Testing. Are we good now? Are we working now? Okay, everything's working now. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, 1 minute. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? Why are you breaking? I think we gotta fix the air conditioner. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing good. I'm doing great. It's my favorite day of the week. Tuesday. Tuesday. 65 watching, 65 likes. Everyone like the smash button. Do the thing that the YouTubers do. A wild apron. I know. Guys, Chube out on camera. I got my Chube out. Well, actually, I don't right now. It's over there. Although we may have to do a little faffing about with my air conditioner before we get started. It's telling me it's full of water, but I put the drain pipe on it, so it shouldn't be full of water. So I might have to open it up. So I might have to do that first. But before we dive into that, I have printed more in the past like 2 weeks than I think I've ever printed. Like I am chewing through filament for the Gundam. I don't have any of the parts here. The parts are downstairs, or I don't have the assembled stuff. But if you didn't see Sunday's video, go watch it. It's not doing that good in the algo, but it's actually doing really good in other ways. It's actually kind of surprising seeing all the metrics for stuff. And it's like, this is why I don't like doing videos. Because the ROI is crap unless you like blow up or the video's sponsored. But the video that we put out Sunday on the channel was the first part of the full 1/110 scale Gundam build. And it's sitting at a very firm and healthy 10 out of 10 on the YouTube metrics. Put it this way, the video that's 9 out of 10 is at 6.7K views at this long in its video, like since it's been published. This one's at 3.1. The Gundam's at 3.1. So it's not doing too hot. However, its watch time is much higher than most other videos. So that means people that do watch it are watching most of it. And also it's led to more subscribers than any video I put out in the last little bit. So it's kind of like, not a lot of people that are watching it, or not a lot of people are watching it, but those that are watching it are liking it. And it's bringing new people in. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Ain't gonna make diddly squat for ad revenue, but it is what it is. Did I change thumbs? I do the stupid YouTube thing. Well, it's not stupid, but YouTube has a thing now where you can, yeah, so you can tell it, I don't think this docs is anything private. Okay, so you can tell it, I uploaded 3 thumbnails, and guess which thumbnail does the best? The one with my stupid face in it, always. It's, for those that hate the stupid Mr. Beast face in a YouTube thumbnail, although I think you're supposed to close your mouth now. It's supposed to be like a thing or what, I don't know, whatever the stupid algo is. But here's the thing, I could show you right here. I did 3 thumbnails. The one with my stupid face is the one that won. So it's like, why does everyone do it? Because it works. So it is what it is. By the way, this right here, I don't even know if my scale can weigh this much weight. can my scale weigh this much weight? Oh, it can. Okay, balance it. This is 5.2 kilograms, not including the container. So we'll say this is 5 kilograms of parts right here. That is a camera that's off. Let me turn the camera on. All of this, minus 2 more parts like this that are printing right now on the XL. All of these parts right here are just for the hips and the waist of the Gundam. Like, all of this is just for the hips and the waist of the Gundam. I am going through Filament like no tomorrow. I've got like, they are just sucking down the plastic. Also, do I have it here? Oh no, I brought them downstairs. I had 2 parts where I ran out of CF PET G. Like legit, I ran out of CF PET G and I only had like this much left. So I found some like Galaxy Black PET G. It wasn't carbon fiber. I'm like, hopefully that'll look close enough. No, you can tell. But hopefully that part isn't visible. No, it's all ABS. Or it's all PET G. All the parts for the power armor are PET G. And if you're wondering why, it's because I'm printing a lot of this stuff on printers that aren't enclosed. Yes, my Core 1s are enclosed, but my XL isn't. So, and my Mark 4s aren't. Well, one of them is, but the rest aren't. So I printed it in PET G. Several reasons. I go over it in the video. This is how I know Vinny didn't watch the video. Vinny, go watch the video. I explain it all. But TLDR, I needed something I could print unenclosed. And also I needed something that had really good layer adhesion. I could have done PLA, but I didn't want to, like, while I'm driving this to 3D Printopia in September, because I'm bringing it, hopefully, if everything gets done, I'm bringing it to 3D Printopia. It'll be at the Prusa booth. I don't want to leave it in my car and have it go bleh. So PLA out the window for that. And ABS also, the problem with ABS is a lot of the parts are pretty thin, and I don't want to rely on layer adhesion as much. Because layer adhesion is, some of these parts are printed in weird orientations where like everything's vertical. There is one fly in my garage, and it's super annoying. It just keeps flying around. Where's my Nerf gun? Anyways, so PET G has really good layer adhesion. So the parts that are printed, you know, oh, here they are. Here's some. Yeah, so parts that are printed like this, like vertically, like it's PET G. Got good layer adhesion. Oh, and these are the parts. Yeah. Who could tell me when I ran out of carbon fiber PET G and switched over to just regular black PET G? Who can tell me? Who could tell me? By the way, the legs are stupid on this thing. I didn't realize how like leg heavy a Gundam is. I've got a good representation right here. Okay, so just to put in perspective, okay? This part right here, the torso and the arms, okay? I can take it apart. Oh, no, that came off there. Come on apart. There we go. Okay, so we have printed the joys of a Gundam. Okay, we have printed this much, minus the shield and the sword. This weighs 10 kilograms. I still have to print all of this. Or actually, I've printed the waist. I still got to print the legs. I still got to print the legs. So just to put it in, and this is all scaled. So if the torso is this tall, the legs are going to be flipping this big. So Shane, if you're watching right now, I need a lot of CF PET G. Because unfortunately, I have a lot of white and the colors, but unfortunately the whole skeleton inside of it is CF PET G, and it is just sucking down the filament. So overlays on some views are missing. You are correct. Let me turn those on. Overhead. Turn it down. There we go. So yeah, it's going pretty good. The next part of the video is going to be the waist and the legs, and that might be another week or two. It depends how long it takes everything to get printed. On the Friday stream, we are going to put together the waist. I'm on vacation this week, technically. I know, I'm a YouTuber. I'm always on vacation, you would say. I've had people say. But this week is actually vacation week with the family. So Friday, I don't know what the times are looking like. I think we're still good for a Friday stream, but I'm going to be doing something chill. We're going to be building the waist of the Gundam. So we're going to be doing that on Friday. So let's get what we're actually working on today out here on the bench, and we'll get started. Also, don't forget, every stream we give away a spool of Polymaker filament. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance. We're going to be doing the draw of that at the end of the stream today. We might be doing a 2-hour stream today. We'll see how it goes. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to like the smash button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, ring the bell for notifications for these live streams. Don't forget to join the Discord, because I do an @everyone when I go live there, so you won't miss that. And if you want to help support the channel, the content I create, and the things I do, consider becoming a channel member, a Patreon supporter, or if you're really cool, gifting memberships to others. Help support the channel, allow me to do what I do, and try and keep stuff ad-free as much as we can. Because ads suck, but mortgage sucks worse. Also, I'm working on something for a video this Friday, or for the video for the channel this weekend. It's totally one of those random, like, I was lying in bed last night at 2 in the morning, and I'm like, yeah, that's a dumb idea for a video. Let's try and do that. So the Pantheon's working on it right now, or part of it. We'll see how it goes. So, okay. Let me fix this first. The AC is, I gotta drain it, I think. I put the little drain pipe on it, but it's not actually draining. So let me quickly drain this so I actually don't overheat during the stream today. The weather's not too bad in here, actually, but I'd rather have actual air conditioning than not. I had to reassemble my LDO Trident frame twice because I kept forgetting to add the nut bars. Nut. But because I did that, it squares less than 0.5 data. 0.5 millimeter ain't bad, let's be honest. Like, it depends on how big your printer is. So something like, I don't have the camera on, but you can see the little camera there. The Phoenix, or not the Phoenix, the Venture XL, it's a 600 millimeter bed. The frame itself is almost a meter cubed. 0.5 millimeter there is diddly F. But on something like a Micron, 0.5 millimeters is a lot more. It's all about scale. Those legs got to support a lot of weight. I know. And the thing is, I'm not even printing everything at, like, when I did my Mando suit, right? I printed everything at boron settings. Legit, I printed all my parts at boron settings. So everything was like super dense and heavy, okay? With this guy, I am printing everything at basically default settings. Like literally 2 walls, 4 bottom, 5 top or something, or 3 bottom, 4 top or something like that. Like literally pretty minimal settings, and everything upper body is 10% infill. Everything lower body is 15% infill. So everything's pretty minimal. Oh, hey, the fly went outside. Good. Hopefully you stay outside. Okay. Let's drain this thing. How do I drain this? And do this. And I open this. Oh, there goes all the water. Well, that explains it. I did this earlier, but I think because I didn't have the plug at the top removed, it like didn't properly drain. So now I've got like a permanent drain hose hooked up to it. It'll drain into a bucket. So there we go. That makes more sense. Okay. So close you up. Bring you back in. How's the, I'm assuming the camera is completely blown out. So I'm assuming you guys can't see my, my wonderful backyard. And all of its backyardedness. There. Okay. Pot goes there. You go there. You plug back into the wall. Put the vent. There we go. On. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, we're back in business. Back in business. Don't go into the light. Aziz! Light! I might have to swap out spools on these. Okay. Oh my god, that's so much cooler. Fun fact, air conditioners work better when they can actually do the whole proper something thermodynamics. Something thermodynamics. Okay. So what are we doing today? Say hello to the Chube. It's in here. This is the takeoff Toolhead. Last stream, we worked on this last Tuesday. We got the Jupiter board installed, wired up. We ran our umbilical cable. Today we are going to be attaching the swing arm that we printed. I printed in PPS. So it's got that twanginess to it. So it printed in PPS. Why? Because I don't know, why not? So we're going to install that. We're going to hook everything up. Apparently, I was talking with Luke, that is pre-flashed. The controller board is apparently pre-flashed. So we might get movement out of the printer today. And if we do, we're not going to print because we're going to put Calico on it. That's right. We're playing with ColecoVision. So we got to take this off. So let's get this movable feast underway. Let's get this going. Now we're playing with power. Speaking of playing with power, this is going to sound really funny. I don't play Fortnite at all. I've never played Fortnite. But apparently their new season has Power Rangers in it. Because it's Fortnite. Let's just stop asking questions. And they did a whole live action commercial with like people in the Power Ranger suits fighting like putties. How is Fortnite like one of the better like nostalgia bait? Like when it comes to nostalgia bait, Fortnite just nails it every time. Like every time they bring back something weird and old or whatever in Fortnite, they just happen to do it very well. Like as dumb of a game as Fortnite is, whoever's on the marketing department for that game is like nailing it when it comes to like incorporating stuff that should have no right working. Oh my god, the air conditioner is actually blowing cool air. This is so nice. Okay, there's a Lego Fortnite. That's what I mean. Like it's not a game for me. Like I might play it one day, but I've never actually played it. I kind of have no desire to play it. But okay, so I gotta find the swing arm that we used. That's it. So we used the swing arm that I printed, but I gotta put it together. I just want to make sure I'm putting it together right. So I gotta find it. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's not it. Somebody linked it in my Discord. I could go digging through the Discord link to try and find it. Swing arm. PTFE? No. Swing arm. Where is it? Snakes? Is it galvanic? I don't know. Somebody linked it in the Discord, and they're like, use this one. So I printed it, but then I can't remember. I should have liked it. I have a bad habit. Pro tip, whenever you download something, like it. That way, if you need to find it again, you can just look at your liked. Galvanic. Oh, here we go. Galvanic. So, like it. That way you could check. Okay, so this is the PTFE tube. Thingamabobber for the doohickey, for the whatchamacallit, that we're encapsulating in this contraption here. So let's get this. What am I gonna do with this giant Pikachu? I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this giant Pikachu. I still have so many prints from, I gotta get rid of a bunch of prints. I gotta get rid of a ton of prints. I've got so many prints floating around that I gotta get rid of. PTFE. Should have more PTFE. I think I have more PTFE in this box. I mean, I don't want to use that because that's the, you know. Okay, well, we'll roll with this for now. We'll roll with this for now. Because how this works, so we need some, what bearings do we need? F695 bearings. Oh, look. F695 bearings. Who'da thunk it? And now we need to attach these. So, how are we going to attach this? Wow, that sounds like ceramic. Okay, so I got to figure out a way to attach it up here. So that probably goes there. Because this needs to be... So we're going to use the big arm. Dude, listen to these fall. Like here, I love this metal material. I love PPS. I haven't annealed it or anything, but here, let me turn the filters off. Like, it sounds like metal. I love it. Or like a ceramic. Okay. So that one ain't gonna work. So I can't have it. It's got to be mounted to the top there. So this is gonna have to go like that. And then this goes in here. Okay, so let's press these together. So that goes in there. And this one. Nope, not this one. This one. So go like that. That is not locking in at all. Okay. So it goes like that. Does that just screw into plastic? Are we just screwing right into plastic, I'm guessing? Did I put a washer in there? Probably put a washer in there. Let's put a washer in there. Let's put some washers in there. M5 washers. So for my fellow peoples, how hazy has it been where you're at? How hazy has it been where you're at? It has been crazy here. There we go. Swing arm. And then we also have this piano wire. So this will mount here. And this will be our swing arm for the umbilical. So unfortunately, we're still gonna have to like figure out something to mount it to this, because I can't, right now, the only thing holding it in place is the PCB, and we can't be having that. But for now, I'm okay with it, but we will have to make it a little bit more of a permanent mount in the future. So what we might be doing today is just make sure everything kind of works, and then we'll start doing some CAD shenanigans and see if we can design some sort of proper mount to hold this properly. What's that? What do we need, an M38? Probably an M38. It's always an M38. Yeah, it's an M38. Noticeable haze in southern Wisconsin. Yeah, it's southern Ontario here, and it is it's hazy out. It's not too bad. It's been worse in the past, but right now it's noticeably hazy out. So we'll go right there. We'll line it up with the motor for now, and if we got to move it, move it. Okay, so we got our PTFE can go in there. So I'm assuming, would it be the front right corner would be the longest the PTFE would have to go to? Can I even fit PTFE through here? I gotta drill that out. I might have to, oh, I gotta drill that out, shoot. Okay, I gotta take this down. We gotta do, we need to channel our inner Will Smith and drill, just like he did with the asteroid. Bruce Willis. Why did I say Will Smith? Why did I say Will Smith? Will Smith never drilled. Did he drill? He might have drilled an asteroid. I don't know. Is there a movie with Will Smith in space with an asteroid? Hazy pictures in the Discord. Hazy pictures in the Discord. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, wow. Where's that at? Baker Lake, NU. Nunavut? You're up in Nunavut? What are you doing up in Nunavut? Something just moved. Oh. Spool popped off the spool holder. How did that happen? How does a spool pop off a spool holder? Anyways. Okay, so we got to drill this out because the PTFE tube has to fit through here. So, how big is the outer wall of a PTFE tube? It's 0.4 mil. The problem is I don't have a reference. Or I don't have... We'll do this. I need to get new vernier. Can't believe I still don't have a proper vernier. Okay. One of these drill bits got to be close. 4 thou? 4 thou's close enough. Yeah, I need to get a new vernier. Mine's been broken for months. Some people actually choose to live up there. I mean, to be fair, people kind of live wherever they just end up. Like, I live where I am because that's where I grew up. I'm just wondering if you're up there for work or that's where you live. I've been to Rankin Inlet in Nunavut in February. It's cold as shit. There we go. Voila. And actually, we're going to use this PTFE tube if we can, because this is... Ah, dang it. I don't know if this is long enough. Whatever one's longer is the one we're using. Do you have problems with the Core 1 and bigger ID spools? I mean, my Core 1s have been eating a steady diet of polymaker and Prusa filament, and both have been fine. Although I'm kind of in a problem right now because both of these are printing with spools of white, signal white PETG. And the problem is both these spools are going to run out before this print finishes, which is fine. They're Prusas. They'll just stop and I swap filament. I've been doing it the whole time. This is one of the other reasons I'm using the Prusas to print the Gundam parts, is because so many of these parts are so big, I know I'm going to run out of filament midway through, and the Prusas are really accurate at pausing it and resuming. They're really good at that. So anyways, long story short, I still have plenty of signal white spools, but they're 2 kilogram spools. And neither of my Core 1s have the setup to take 2 kilogram spools. So that's a problem for future Homer. I do not envy that guy. So you can go there. So we're gonna have to figure out some sort of mount here so I can zip tie that on. And then this. I live where I grew up, currently my childhood bedroom working, and I'm 62. Hey man, there ain't nothing wrong living in the house you grew up in if it's paid for. Now, if you're still paying the mortgage, that sucks. But I mean, like, if I could be in the house I grew up in right now and own it mortgage free, you betcha I would take it. Although, to be fair, I grew up in a bunch of houses. We moved a lot when I was a kid. I am originally from Nova Scotia, so yeah. Okay, so if you go here, I'm just trying to figure out how long of a run of PTFE do I need for this. So if you go there, and then we move you over here. So yeah, so over here is the furthest, so we go there. And that'll do there. Okay, so that goes there. Now we need some piano wire. I have 2 mortgages and don't live in either. Oh, are you a landlord? Can of smoke was making outdoor laptop look like it was in factory dust collection. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's hazy out. It's hazy out. So I picked up some piano wire. I've never actually done this trick before. I've never done the piano wire to stiffen up a Bowden tube or an umbilical. I bought 2 of these because if this umbilical works out good, I'm going to put it on the Venture XL. If this umbilical works out good, I'm going to put it on the Venture XL. And I'm hoping I can mount it to the, I'll have to print something to put it on, but I'd have to mount it to the, because it's a V2, right? It's a flying gantry. I'd have to mount it to this extrusion, like in the back. I just have to figure that out. Not a slum. Oh, no, if you only own 2 houses, that's fine. It's those that own like 20 houses, then it gets a little weird. Like, especially if you're reasonable with your, ow. Okay, I should have started a poll in chat if I was going to stab myself before I finish this. Ah. Something went flying and I don't know what. Oh, probably should have did this with it out. Where does this even mount to? Oh, it goes in there. That ain't gonna work. I'm going to have to drill ourselves a little hole. So I'm gonna have to take this down again. Okay. Hopefully that screw didn't fall in the electronics. Again, problem for future Taylor. I do not envy that guy. All he does is cause problems for me. Okay. Andrew Rogers, $9.99. Some Slumlord fun. I 3D print tiny homes on my printers. That might be a dumb video. Maybe I should do that. I should figure out the quickest way I can mass produce blocks on the Phoenix, or on, I keep calling it a Phoenix. I don't know why I'm calling it a Phoenix today. How quickly I can mass produce blocks on the Venture XL and build a little house in my backyard out of blocks and live in it. Make a dumb YouTube video out of it. Like, I lived in my 3D printed house for a week. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. How are you supposed to... Oh, you know what? We might have to do this the mechanical way. Smoke on the water. Bah, 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 bah. Doesn't help that I have like 3 fans in here, so the wind is horrible. There we go. If you don't have a pair of gloves that can withstand high temps in your work area, get some. You never know when you'll need them. You'll never know. But when you do need them, you'll have them. What gauge? It's 1 millimeter piano wire, because that's what the page on Printable said to use. Just putting one in for now just to get it started. Cutting this is going to be fun. Okay, so now we can put this back on. So I don't know where my screw went, so hit one. Yeah, somebody linked it in the Discord a while ago, or like last Tuesday's stream, to use this one. Also, wear safety glasses when you're doing this. Don't poke your eye out. Yeah, this will work really. I think if this works out good, I'm totally going to put this on the whatchamacallit, the Venture XL. Get rid of that drag chain completely. Need some snips. I need some actual heavy-duty snips for this. I should have a pair somewhere that should be able to cut this. I mean, I got some shears for neoprene. Where are my heavy-duty cutters? I should have some heavy-duty cutters. Here's a work. Bolt cutters. I mean, I don't have bolt cutters. I have shears. Okay, I'm going to cut it a little long just to cover my ass for extra. Nope. Maybe I got to put it through these little holes. Let's see, one of these work. There we go. Yeah, if this works, I'm totally gonna put this on the other printer. Okay. So let's put some more zip ties on this. I just want to get this in a somewhat stable position so I can at least tell the printer to move around, and then we'll go from there. Bit annoying. Go. So what's everyone got going on this week? What y'all working on right now? What's currently on the go? Thomas gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated, Thomas. I had 3. Are there only 2? Yeah, I guess there's only 2. Okay. I have to redesign the wire spooling machine because I didn't realize the bends I have a 2-to-1 ratio. Is that bad? I seen your Twitter post about getting inquiries by some certain groups that make things that go bzzz in the air. So down with the military-industrial complex, but milk that thing if you can, man. Are there any more? I'm trying to find some thicker zip ties. Oh, you know what I'm going to use? The goat. There they are. Remember, whenever you're using wires, whenever you're bundling wires up, zip ties, they're thin and narrow. When you tighten them, you have the risk of pinching. It's a pressure point. Get these, get Velcro straps. Go buy these cheap little Velcro straps. They're also really nice because you can do them up so that the soft part is sticking out so it doesn't rub on your top plate when you got an enclosure. And you use this. That way when you gotta, faff around with your wire loom, you just undo them and you're not wasting material as well. Remember, it's reduce, reuse, recycle. Recycle is the last thing in the list because it's the least effective. Reduce waste. Core 1 conversion, a messenger guy is sending me a free Prusa enclosure. Oh, nice. Honing your procrastination skills. That's what I like to see. Just remember, it's future you that has to deal with the problems. Present you gets to not care. Oh, you were joking? Oh. Well, there's a market you can move into if you want. It was funny when I was in the Shenzhen market. how many little stores were selling like radio blockers for like jamming radio signals and whatnot. And I'm like, I don't think I can legally buy these, but all these Russian looking guys are really interested in them. Greenbeard, look up Hedamames. If you're into 3D printing headphones, look up Hedamames. Now, I understand if you want to reuse stuff you already have, but use that as like, they're 3D printed headphones, so it's good for like a base idea at least. Okay, so right now this is just temporary again. This is just temporary to kind of hold it all in place while we get it all ready. Really? Really? Oh, wow. That, oh, wait. No, I had it the other. Wrong hole. Dang it. I don't want to take too much, because I might need it later, but there we go. There we go. Okay. So that is our temporary, well, permanent on the back end, temporary on the front end umbilical mount. So we have that going there. This will come out here. I'll have to put a hole, unfortunately, in the back of the back panel because there's no way I could fit this cable through here. So I'm gonna have to notch out the back panel. So I'm gonna have these, the PTFE tube come out and have this come out. So I'm just gonna have to do a little notch in the back there. And then what we'll do is this, since this is gonna be totally ghetto and sticking out the back. Come on. Okay, there you go. We are going to cheat. We're gonna do a little cheat sheet because there's no way, the original design for this has like the wires sneaking through the back here. We can't do any of that. So I need to get the wires on the outside and then get it back inside the bottom compartment. So we're gonna pop out one of these guys. If I can get it out. In the bin. And then this will just sneak through there. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing, eh? So for now, I'm just gonna zip tie it, so at least I know proper wire runs for everything. And we'll just kind of make it look better later. Umbilical mount that goes in front. Yeah, like I could have it go in front, but it like would hang down and then I have to go underneath and then in, and it still won't fit in the extrusion. So I'm just gonna run it on the outside like that. Like, it'll be fine. I'll just print some little holders and it'll just stay there. Okay, so now stuff you under there. And then that mounts in there. And then the fun part, because theoretically I should be able to boot this printer up, add our config stuff, and it should work. So let's get some power to this guy and get it online. So let's move you to the middle. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is here, I'm gonna print a little block that we can mount to this. That'll just zip tie this, hold it there, and then that'll be good enough. So, okay, well, let's get some power going. Who has the touch? Ba, ba, ba. You got the power. Yeah. Okay. Engage. It's all lighting up. We got LEDs on. Look, we got LEDs. It's alive. It's alive. Let's have a celebratory drink of my gamer sups. Save some money. Use code Canuck. Buy some today. Yeah, I'm totally stealing this umbilical idea. This is sufficiently springy and should hold up pretty good, I think. Yeah. Yeah. We might faff around with that on the Friday stream or the Saturday. We might save that for the Saturday night stream if we have a Saturday night stream this week. Again, this week is family vacation week, so schedule is all over the place, and expect on the channel this weekend a very dumb, pointless video that I cooked up at 2 in the morning. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so the printer is online. Now I need to find it. Are you the printer? I think this is the printer. I don't know if this is the printer. I mean, here, let me just check the menu. Network. Yep, that is the printer. Okay. So what do we call this? The Seaboard Trident? Edit. Seaboard Trident. There we go. Yeah. Okay, proper error out. Okay, NHK is not available. This one I don't need because it's the Pantheon logo. There's the Venture XL. Okay. On my other computers, I have this nice like drop-down menu that has all the printers. On this one, I just have them randomly saved across the top. Okay, so here's what we got to do. CMD. We need to log in. So SSH. Raspberry at I think it's Raspberry. Yes, Raspberry. Pi. Oh wait, no, it's Pi at that. I did it backwards. We're in. Okay. Klipper install. What is the stupid thingy so I can see all my stuff? We are only seeing the one USB hub. That ain't bueno. That ain't bueno. There should be 2 USB things here. I was told that I do not need to flash this, that this was pre-flashed. So let's see, did I plug it into the wrong thing? So I have 2 USB-C ports on this little breakout board, okay? One is labeled BCN, one is labeled Jupiter. Do I need them both plugged in or just one plugged in? I'm assuming I plug in Jupiter for the Jupiter board, which is plugged in. So then I need a second one for the beacon. So that's annoying. So I'm gonna have to plug a second one in for the beacon, which means I'm gonna need a USB expansion because this only has one USB port in here that is free. Shoot. Well, I'm not even seeing it on here because this one right here, STM32H, is, I think, let's see, STM32H. Yeah, it's this guy. Because I have, let me download it here. Yeah, because I have the, so let's cut all that. That is Jupiter. So let's go over here. So we go over here, we go to NHK, and we delete all of this. Because this is Jupiter. Okay. Don't save. Actually, I'll just make a new one. 1 second here. Oh wait, I accidentally cut it all. Shoot, 1 second. Whoops. Download. There we go. Okay. So, go in here. We upload file. Jupiter main. So this is the Jupiter board. Okay. So, see docs, config reference. Okay, this file contains pin mapping for the Jupiter. To use this config, the firmware should be compiled with STM32 with no bootloader. Okay, so I guess we do have to flash it. We do have to flash it. I don't know what this is. Switch 1, switch 2, and alarm are commented out. Multi-pin heater, extruder, fan. Where is the USB for this? Oh, there it is, USB. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we do have to do this. So I have to call it Jupiter front, I think. Yeah, so I have to call it Jupiter front. So, name, edit file. Name. Front.cfg. So there's Jupiter front. Devices. Let's see what we got. We got the big T Tech. We got that. We only see the 2. Why am I only seeing the 2? Serial. Okay. I might have a bad USB cable. It could be a bad USB cable. Let me find a different USB cable. Can you hot swap USB on these? Oh, where I'll just turn off. It might be a power only USB cable that I'm using. I don't know for sure. I don't think the power only USB-Cs are that common, but this could be one. I need USB cables. USB cable. So yeah, and also I'm gonna have to put a USB hub in here now. So now I gotta find a USB hub, which I have one, but I need it. I don't think I have a second one available. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go buy a USB hub. I don't know I'm gonna need one. And unfortunately, this thing only has one USB. Or it has like 2 USB ports. One's for the monitor. And unfortunately, the way it works with the this breakout here, it doesn't, I need 2 USBs because there's 2 USBs here, unfortunately. So let's try this USB cable. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Isn't there a hub on the Jupiter board? There is. I'm just on the little breakout board here. There's 2 USB-Cs. One says Jupiter and one says Beacon. Or, well, GPTR and BCN. So I'm wondering if it's not a USB hub on here. It's just 2 separate USB lines. Like I'm wondering if it just runs 2 separate USB through that one cable down. Oh, there we go. Okay. Printer.cfg. Okay. Pin ADC temperature. So where would that be? Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Multi-pin heaters. Okay. ADC, what is that? I don't see ADC anywhere in here. Have I set it for W for Wumbo? So there's the beacon toggle. I don't know what that is. I think I only have one temperature sensor on. I only have one heater. I don't know what these max temps are. Temperature sensor. Oh wait, that's the driver. Okay. Heater. Toolhead 1. I'm just trying to see what this ADC temperature use multiple. What is ADC temperature? I don't see ADC temperature anywhere. Pin ADC temperature. What? Where is that? Control F. Like there's temperature MCU. Let's see here. Let's bug Luke. Be like, Luke, have you checked the thing you need to add yourself? Yeah, I know I have the NHK, but it's not being called by anything. Like it's not in the printer.cfg. Like this isn't in here anymore. Like this isn't being called up by anything. It's not included in anything. The printer.cfg doesn't reference it, so it shouldn't matter. I mean, I can delete it. I don't think it matters. So let's download just so I have a backup and trash it. Pin ADC temperature used multiple times in config. But I don't even see it in the config anyways. Like Control F, ADC. Nothing shows up for ADC. And does the Toolhead and MCU both have something temperature MCU listed as the same? Oh, wait. Printer.c. Temperature, oh, there you go. So sensor type, temperature MCU. So if I get rid of this, maybe if I get rid of this. Nope, there's still unknown pin NHK. Okay, so printer. So we got to get rid of some NHK stuff. So there's the end stop pin. So we don't have an end stop pin anymore because we're going to have to go sensorless. Oh, shoot. We still don't, we got to put a end stop on this. We might have to figure or do some faffing about. We do not have a... it used end stops for homing. Previously, the X end stop would be on the tool head. The problem is, I don't know. Can you do sensorless homing with an all-wheel drive setup? Can Quad XY do sensorless homing? I remember somebody telling me that you're not really supposed to do it because there's the potential for it's not as accurate. Like, I could do sensorless for the X and non-sensorless for the Y, because the Y we still have an end stop. Y we have a physical end stop. It's probably not going to be happy with that. Okay, let's look. We have more NHKs. Control F and HK. Fan 0, part cooling blower. Yeah, we don't have any of this. So this is the extruder in here. All-wheel drive and sensorless work. Okay, so restart. The joys of mashing different configs together. G-code command M106 is already registered. Okay, end stop pin and sector. Okay, so I think we just got to set up sensorless for the X. What is the best way of doing that? What is the best way of doing that? G-code, no, not G-code. What did I click that? What did I click that? Machine, printer.cfg, X. So what do we have for drivers on the X? The drivers are 2240s. So we need to set up sensorless for, I mean, can we do an end stop on here? Can we just wire up an end stop on here? There's nowhere to really mount an end stop on this, I don't think. There's like nowhere to mount an end stop on this, unfortunately. Be a lot easier if I could just use the, you know, what we already have, but we do not. So I gotta set up sensorless. 2240 Klipper. Sensorless. Current, okay. Does the 2240 have stall guard? It should have stall guard, right? 2240? I don't see 2240s. Shoot. I know it's stepper X. I just want to make, they have stall guard, so they should work. I can just never remember how to actually set up in the config because I never do it that often. Which printer has it? 1 second here. Trying to system info, log in. I think Tallboy has sensorless. Copy, paste. Tallboy has sensorless. Printer.cfg, XY. So we're X, so X. Yeah, so it would be, let's stop pin. stepper X, virtual end stop. Now, would it matter that there's two motors? Like, or is it just working off the one? CS pin 6, 5, S. I don't know what that driver TBD. Yeah, and then we need the diag pin. What is the diag pin on this guy? What is the diag pin? This is a, what controller board is this anyways? What board do we have in here? What driver are we using? This is a, what board is this? Big Tree Tack. I think it's a Manta M8P V2. Manta M8P V2. Manta M8P V2.0. Give me the manual. Give me the manual. I need my pins. So the other pins are, we got PG 867. So there's my pin out. Give me the pin out. Okay. Eight, 6, 7. I'm just trying to figure out which motor we're at. So it's a stepper. So PG 867. Wow, these don't line up at all. 8, there's 6. What? PG. Oh wait, PG. Oh wait, those are, I think, are those are the same for all of them. Shit. Okay. So which one? So CS pin 13. So 13 is CS 13. None of these. I was just hoping I could just quickly match it up. I'm trying to figure out how to set up the sensorless on this stupid controller. We figured out that error I DM'd you about, Luke. By the way, hi, Luke. If it's an early version of the it's a 2.0, so it should have sensorless. I'm just trying to figure out which driver is my X. Because all I got is these, like... Okay, PE6, PE5. PE6. And PE5. Okay, so here we go, M1. So it is diag pin. Which one's the diag pin? Where's the diag pin? SPI mode? Should be. What is the diag pin? Okay. So I need to have, for sensorless homing, insert the drivers that show when no use, no need to cut the diag. Okay. Yeah, but what is the pin? Yeah, but what is the diag pin? No need to cut the diag pin in the driver. What does that mean? Shared with the end stops? Would that be PF4? Yeah, PF4. I think. Yeah, I know. No need to click in. PF4. And now I got to put a jumper in there, I think. We got to put some jumpers in there. So, yeah. So, do I need to put a jumper on M1 and M2? Like, should I be setting... Well, there's only one virtual end stop because there's two motors for X, but I should only have to call out because it would only be looking at one motor for the sensorless, right? Like it shouldn't be looking at the two motors for the sensorless. It only needs to look at like one of the two motors. So I should only have to put it, I'll put a jumper on both, but well, I don't need sensorless for Y. Because Y, I still have the physical end stop, and I'm just going to leave the physical end stop on. It's already there. It's already wired up. Might as well use it. But it's X used to have an end stop on the toolhead, which we don't have anymore. Okay, so let's save and restart and see if that gets rid of our errors. No, we're still getting errors. Choice MPC for object control and section extruder is not a valid choice. So I think I think all my extruder stuff is in here now. Yeah. So I gotta go in here and get rid of the whole extruder section, I think. Is it even in here? Actually, no, I got rid of all the extruder stuff in here. There is no extruder stuff in here. Okay. Choice MPC for object control and section extruder. Control MPC. What is MPC? Right now I am running Klipper. I'm going to be switching it to Calico after. Right now we're just using Klipper because that's what's set up. I'm assuming MPC is a Calico thing. Okay, so for now I can just comment this out, I'm assuming. Okay, so we'll just comment it out for now. Cooling fan is not a valid section in extruder. What do you mean cooling fan is not a valid section in extruder? Oh wait, no. Change it to PID? Okay. PID. Cooling fan. Why can't I have cooling fan? What's cooling fan is an NPC thing? Okay. I just wanted to stop erroring out. Heater power is not a valid section in his extruder. Option block heat capacity. Oh, there's a lot of yeah, I think I gotta get rid of all this. I just wanted to stop erroring out so we can get it to boot up. So I can make sure at least, you know, everything's wired up right and we're all happy, and then we'll faff around with Calico after. Okay, so now we are hanging. Why are you still beeping about me? About, you have a drain hose now. Why aren't you draining? What is going on with this stupid thing? I have it set to drain. It has a drain hose. Why aren't you draining? No, we did. We drained it at the beginning of the stream, and then I put a drain hose on it, and it's still not working. Yeah, I put it 3 is the continuous drain outlet, which I have with the continuous drain outlet plugged in. Is there a button I have to like turn on auto drain or something? Continuous drain. During the dry mode, you may wish. Oh, let's look up here. During dry mode, you want to remove the exhaust hose during dry mode. Okay, apparently I do have to drain it from the bottom. Okay. Jupiter front, unable to connect once the underlying issue is there. Oh, I probably got to do a... get the actual, like, proper... What is going on? Oh, caps lock. Which one is it? It's the STM32G. Copy. Machine. Printer. Wait, no, why am I looking at that? Jupiter front. Why do you have this at the bottom, by the way? This goes at the top. Save and restart. Well, this should have Klipper already pre-installed. It's supposed to have Klipper already pre-installed on it. Stays at the bottom. No! That goes at the top of the config. Oh, that explains it. It's because my garage is not even at all. I have to tilt it backwards. I have to tilt it backwards for it to continuously drain. That's why. Oop. Actually, we just had a bunch of water come out of the bottom. That's great. Why do we have water? I need a there we go. That's a lot of water. Okay, we're good. There you go. Amazon package to the rescue. Soak up that water. Okay. Oh, cartographer. Oh, well, yeah, it's looking for the cartographer. I don't have a cartographer anymore. Cart. Yeah, all this can go bye-bye. We got no stinking cartographer. I gotta get rid of all this cartographer stuff. I just wanted to boot up without erroring out. A known pin chip probe. Oh, ZN stop pin. By the way, since you're here, Luke, I need 2 separate USB cables, right? I need two separate USB cables, right? One for the beacon, one, it doesn't use one USB port from your little breakout board. I need two separate USBs, right? It's not a hub, right? Yeah, I know Enigma Blade, I normally do that too, but the problem is this machine was a kit build that came with a preset up configuration. So I kind of I'm kit bashing old stuff with new stuff. It's kind of annoying. It's just boring filter. Shoot. Okay. Well, in that case, this is as far as we can go. I don't have a USB hub, and this controller board, the M8P, only has two USB ports. One's for the screen, and the other one is already being used. The other one is already being used. So I need to go buy a USB hub. I'm going to Walmart tonight, so I'll just grab one at Walmart. Yeah, there's only, I think the M8P only has the two USB, unless there's one I can cut up a cable, but I don't want to do that. Old Pi for a second. Yeah, but how do I would still need the USB. I still got to connect it to the main controller via USB. I thought I had a, oh wait, here we go. I do have one. Okay, so we'll turn you off again. Let me just save everything here. Is the beacon already pre-flashed? I need to get a config for a beacon. I need to config for a beacon. And I need another USB cable. Might have to run downstairs to get another USB cable. So we got USB hub. So you go in here. You can plug in there. And now I need to find one more USB cable. Ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, I need to find one more USB cable. Let me run downstairs. I'm gonna go get a USB cable. While I'm gone, I don't know. Luke's in charge. Don't burn the house down. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, let's see. USB cable. I should be able to. How are these prints coming along? Oh, they're coming along printingly. That print's coming along printingly. Okay. Move the giant Gundam out of the way. Okay, let's go digging. USB port. Yep. There we go. There we go. Okay. Of course, I stuck this on with double-sided tape in a way where it's super annoying to actually plug stuff into it because I'm a big brain genius. And instead of plugging in with, the ports actually easily available, I'm like, no, we'll have it this way. It'll look cooler. Okay. Is there supposed to be a light on the beacon? Oh, yeah, no, it does light up. Okay. M80's in a slingshot. What? Dude, I got a haircut today and I got my neck shaved, like with a straight razor. It's nice. But she ever so slightly a little too much, so now my neck's like slightly raw. So every time I like scratch it, it's like it feels like a sunburn. Also, you want to see something really scary? The ravages of time. Okay, so let's see here. So printer, let's see, devices, USPA, refresh. Should see a beacon. I don't see a beacon. I see a USB-C video adapter. Please tell me the USB cable I grabbed is a proper USB cable. I'm gonna go grab a different USB cable. I'll be back. Not that I don't trust it, it's just that I don't trust it. Okay, let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm just gonna steal one out of these octopus boxes. It's good enough for an octopus, it's good enough for this. I already stole the USB cable out of this octopus box. What about this octopus box? Sorry, half these boxes are probably missing. Ah, there we go. Okay. Try this again. Ah! Oh no, I've knocked over my Gundam. Okay, let's try this again. Turn you off. I'm sure you can hot swap these, I just don't want to roll the dice with it. Also, the fact that there's mains power exposed right there is a little irksome, but... Okay. There we go. There we go, plug in. So this port, this hub has like PD, USB 3, 2 USB 2s, and an HDMI. So I'm gonna get a different port because I don't want to waste it. This is actually a good, I think this is the one I normally travel with, USB hub, because it's got an HDMI out. So I probably will go just buy one on whatchamacallit, but for now that'll be fine. Beacon first cartographer. They both do the same thing. Beacon has some better quality control behind it, but they're both the same kind of, they're eddy current probes. It's an eddy current probe. They both do the same thing. Just one came first, but they're both eddy current probes. We're up the deltas. What deltas? We ain't got no stinking deltas. Okay, I am not seeing the cart or the beacon. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Whatever, okay. I'm not seeing the beacon. Why am I not seeing the beacon? Oh, the deltas. Oh, those deltas. Yeah, the fans. Why am I not seeing the beacon? And do one of the beacon, then the Jupiter, then the... Well, okay, so the beacon is plugged into the Jupiter, and then the Jupiter is plugged into your breakout board, and then I have two USBs coming out of the breakout board into a USB hub into the Manta. Now, the Jupiter is talking through the hub, but the beacon is not. And the beacon does light up, so the beacon is getting power at least. Unless I wired up ground. BC plus is green, BC negative is white. I think we're good. PC Plus is green, which is next to that. Yeah, no, that's all wired up correctly. It's not seeing any point to where it is on the Jupiter. Like the beacon? It's plugged into the beacon port on the Jupiter. I don't have a mobile cam set up right now, unfortunately, but it's plugged in. The beacon is plugged into here, this one. Is the polarity reversed for the data pins? I don't think so. I mean, if the silk screen is on the front right, and the silk screen on this is right, then it should be good. They need to be opposite. Oh! So I gotta swap, okay. I thought you said I have revision C. How is this still a beta problem? I have revision C. How is this still beta problems, Luke? Luke! Let's send you to the Tashi station. Yeah, luckily I could swap these around pretty easy, hopefully. By the way, what connectors are these? These lock like crazy good. A little too good in my opinion. It's in SATA now. Are you done printing? Oh, that turned out really nice. Let that cool off for a bit. Oh yeah, can't. Okay, let's repin this. So, luckily it's just a swap the pins around. Overhead view. Woo. These pins, what pins are these? Like, what connectors are these, Luke? They are, they're nice and robust, but they're a pain to work on. Because they're actually good. Okay. So you go in there, so swap that there. Okay, there we go. You've got the touch. You've got the power. Okay, mine looks like that. And then mine now looks like that. Can I share that video? Do you mind if I share that video, Luke, that you sent me? Please respond. Okay, I'm going to show it to everyone then. This is Luke's new toy. What are you running for coolant? Why is it so clear? Please tell me that's an oil. You're not just running water. It's oil, okay. Oh, I'm seeing sparks. Or is that just reflections? Oh yeah, if you're running a machine like this, you totally have auto bar stock feeder. This is running production. This is just churning stuff out. What you making? Oh. 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 Oh wait, this is a different printer. I'm like, it's working? Wait, no, it's not. Okay, printer, devices, USB, refresh. Beacon! We got the bacon. Okay, I need a beacon config now. Shoot, I need a beacon config. Beacon probe. What version of the beacon do I have? Rev H? I need to install their package. Yep, I'm gonna do that all right now. Docs. Okay, quick start. Warning, do not hot plug. Good thing I turned it off. Okay, low profile USB. Okay, mount beacon. We've already mounted all that. Route cable, done that. Install beacon module. Okay, sweet. Let's do this. I have the package for cartographer installed, but I don't think it matters. So CD. Oh, I gotta log back in. You stay there, you stay there. You go here. CD. Ooh, what's going on? CD. Git clone. Is this two separate commands? Is this 3 commands or 2 commands? I hate when they do it this way. I'm assuming this is 2 separate commands. Or do I just copy this whole thing and run? You know what? I'm just gonna... That's 2 commands, okay. So we do that. Cloning beacon, okay. And then install script. Okay, install time. If you have already installed numpty for the input shaper, it may take 10 or more minutes. Okay, so I'm assuming we already have numpty installed. Okay, configure Moonraker update manual. Okay, so we add this to Moonraker. So we can get rid of this cartographer part. Add a beacon part. Save. Close that. Okay. Configure Calico Klipper for beacon. Figure out CFG. Beacon. Okay. Set your safe XY quickly. So I think we already have safe said. Why not? Okay, I guess I'll add a safe said home. Do I need to get rid of it? I need to get rid of this too. I think that's cartographer stuff. Safe set home. Okay. So this is, I think this is a 300 bed. 150, 150. Z hop 6. Here's Z configurator, stepper Z. Okay, so Z virtual end stop. Z virtual end stop. And homing retract distance 0. I don't think I have homing retract distance is 0. Okay, yeah. For a CD? Yeah, I know. If you print it as a probe section, you need to remove it, and Beacon replaces it. Okay, I already got rid of the probe section, I think. Yeah, I already did that. Yeah, I already got rid of that. Okay. I see. Save and restart. Oh, still got an error. Homing ride and safe set home cannot be used. Okay, so Control F, override. Homing override. Pin PF4 is not a valid pin name on MCU. PF4, where's PF4? Okay, PF. Okay, so that's not the diag pin. Where is the diag pin then for the sensor? Oh, I still haven't put the stupid, I gotta put the thing in still. What is the diag pin then for sensorless homing? It's not PF4. Unless, oh wait, I think I gotta make it capitalized. Yeah. Okay, so now I got to turn it all off because I got to put some jumpers in. Shut down. Okay. So that's off. Turn that off. Take that off. Install some jumpers. I don't think we're getting to Calico today, but we might be able to get it to home. Because I think with Calico Klipper, do you have to do a... I think Calico, you could just install it on top of normal Klipper. You don't have to, like, restall it from scratch, I don't think. At least I don't think. All right, so I got to install jumpers on there and there. Oh, geez, these are the itty-bitty little jumpers that I don't have any of course. Nikes. Of course it uses the itty-bitty little jumpers that I don't have any of. Of course, why wouldn't it just use normal jumpers? Well, we're gonna use the itty-bitty little jumpers that you don't have any of. It's gonna drop a blob of solder on it. You can move Klipper folder to Klipper old and pull Calico. Okay, Calico. I mean, I shouldn't have to reflash anything. So I could also do a fresh install and just like before I do that, save all my printer.cfg and everything and then just re-add it. I could do that as well. But right now I gotta find some itty bitty jumpers, and I don't know if I have any itty bitty jumpers. What are you? You're garbage. Oh, I have plenty of jumpers, but they're the big ones. And I need the little ones. That's the problem. I need the little jumpers, not the big jumpers. Just point chow to calico? Really? Okay. Don't think PCBs? I think we ran through this problem last stream. And we got to the same thing where it's like, I don't have any more of those little jumpers anywhere. Yeah, I don't have little jumpers. This is what I get for doing a big cleanup and getting rid of a bunch of stuff I didn't need anymore. I think one of those had... no, this is all uses full-size jumpers. Prusa's use full-size jumpers, so I got nothing there to steal from. Nothing there to steal from. What about in here? What are you? Problem is I don't have anything with little jumpers that I can steal from, because everything is kind of built. Are there any on the board? Nope. Does the octopus only uses full-size jumpers as well? Because I have a bunch of octopus boards downstairs, but I think they only use full-size jumpers. I don't want to have to buy little jumpers. These have jumpers in it? No. I could... I'm trying to think where I would have little jumpers. But the problem is, like, I don't think I could make some. I can totally ghetto fab some by like just pinching a wire on. Nope, that's empty. Yeah, I'm jumperless. What are you? Soraya Tech ABS glass filled. Ooh, nice. We'll use you for something at some point. What do we got in here? What do we got in here? Nothing in here. What do we got in here? We got jumpers? No jumpers. I don't have little jumpers. SB2209s have small jumper. Yeah, but we're... No. No. This is kind of annoying. Give me a second. I might have some upstairs while I am gone. Bugo, you're in charge. We might be okay. We might be okay. Gotcha. I think these are the right ones. Gotcha. Wait, that only has one. Wait, does that? I can't see what I'm doing because these are so small. I literally can't see what I'm doing. Let me turn this around so I can actually see what I'm doing. These are from like a Big Tree Tech Toolhead board. Okay, unplug you so I can actually... Which one were you plugged into? Oh, whatever. That's a problem. Future me. Oh, these are too small. Dang it. These ones are too small. Yeah, these are too small. Shoot! Drop my phone. Error. What the heckle? Yeah, these are too small. These aren't gonna work. Let me go check one more bag. Let me check one more bag. I think I have one more bag downstairs that might have them. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. One more thing of checking. Steal more stuff from an octopus board. How do you open these? How do you open these? Where's the open? Where's the tab? These, no, those aren't them. What about on this board? Is there anything on this board I could steal? Let me try one of these. Yeah, let's go try one of these. All I can think of is that or... Nope, those are all bigger. Those are all bigger. That's bigger. It's funny, I have so many random size things, and it's like nothing is what I actually need, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll try the bigger one, and hopefully it'll just kind of wedge itself in there and it'll work. I mean, worst case scenario, it just crashes. Best case scenario, it doesn't crash, but worst case, it crashes. Printer go boom. Printer go boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, these don't even fit. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully that's connected or something. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. If it works, it works. If it don't, well, we'll find out in a minute. What should be the SGTR something strength I should have for 2240s? I have it set for 1. Hopefully 1's enough. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. So this is a problem. I used to have like I cleaned off everything. So like I swept the desk and like all the random stuff that had just been accumulated, I threw out. So much stuff literally in the past like month is like, shoot, I need that. Where'd I put it? Oh wait, I threw it out. So I was clearing out so much inventory of stuff I didn't need anymore. So. I wish there was an easy way to see if it was connected. And on that, home X. Oh. And stop still triggered after retract, okay. On Y? Okay, Y works. So let's see, what do we got in here? Printer.cfg. So it's 2240s. So on 2240s, what would be the Klipper Sensorless 2240? What would be the, whatchamacallit? Try -60, I guess. -60. Home X. No trigger on X after full movement. I don't think it's properly jumped. Because that's positive 60. So let's try -60. Or wait, that was -60. Let's try positive 60. Save and restart. It's basically just like going like that. So I don't think it's properly jumped. Home X. Yeah, I don't think it's properly jumped. Let's turn you off. How can I properly jump this? What can I do to jump this properly? Oh, the part that's short, USB to lightning cabling. Why do you need a USB to lightning? How can I shorten these? How can I make these do this? I need it to do this. I mean, I could just wedge something in there. Actually. Oh, geez. Did you hear that? That was the filament dryer stopping. It was pretty loud. This is so annoying. I don't have a jumper. All this because I don't have a jumper. Or do I need to jump both? I'll jump both. Jump both. This should be jumping it. Try this one on here. No, according to the board, it needs to jump, I think. Yeah, so for sensorless homing, for TMC drivers, remove when not in use, no need to cut. Yeah, so you need to put a jumper on these two little pins here. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to add a driver strength setting 2 to the other X driver. You know, it's only looking at 1. Basically, the plan is to try and get this at least functional today, and then next week we could do Calico Klipper. And then we can get Calico going. Okay, so printer.cfg. So stepper X, there's our diag pin. So I will add this to X1 as well. Oop. So copy. Save and restart. M8P version 4. Oop. And diag. Oh wait, it would be a different diag pin. Or actually, I don't even need the diag pin on, because it'd be the same, right? Okay, restart. Okay, so you can't have 2 of them, I guess. You can only have the 1. Okay. Oh wait, no, I'm looking in the wrong section. He's going, that doesn't go there. This goes down here. There we go. Okay. And on the E-stop, home X. Okay, end stop still triggered after retract. So that was way too sensitive. So let's go to printer.cfg. And instead of 60, let's try -60. Let's try -60 for the driver strength. Okay. But it goes from like 64 to 64 positive negative. Okay, home X. There. No. It's not working. I'm wondering if those big pins are too much to jump, like it's not jumped properly. Like I'm wondering if it's not actually jumped. Let's see, how badly can I butcher this? What do I have that I can shove on top of that to make them stick together? Little arts and crafts. Arts and crafts, arts and crafts. Red? If red will work. No. Blue? Oh, I don't like that because it can be it'll be shorting to another pin, maybe. That might jump it. No, I don't like that because I could short. That could short. How can I jump this without having the right pin? I gotta go digging. I'm gonna have to dig and see if I can find something that properly find the right pin. This is so annoying. This is so bloody annoying. All because I don't have the right pin to jump it. Because it's not. Oh, these are full-size ones. Yeah, it's not the 254. It's not the 254. It's something different. Yeah, because yeah, it's not 254. It's a smaller. I mean, I could just put a blob of solder on it and call it a day. I'm just trying to see if I have anything with the right hole spacing that I can use to just make like a dummy jumper, but I don't think I do. Because everything seems to be, yeah. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'll do some digging off stream, but I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging off stream, I think. That is annoying. I mean, here. We'll do my little ghetto test here. Just shove it on and hope it doesn't move. This works. At least we know I have it set up right. I just got to find a jumper. The fact that like I got such bad depth perception looking at this stuff is so annoying. Okay, you go there, you go there. If you work, I'll just pot you so you don't move. Got a spare manta board? No. Yeah, DuPont won't fit. And I have some really small connectors, but they're too small. I think I have an EBB36 somewhere that I could steal some connectors off of. Nope. And I could tell I didn't have the pins on this one because I bent them. Yeah, I didn't have the pins for this one, so I bent them together. Damn it. Wow, that screen's having a fun day. I mean, the printer's online. Home X? No. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here, why the Sensorless on X ain't working. I don't know what's going on. I want to make sure that's working. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, so I gotta find the right jumper, apparently. This is super annoying. I wish like all these boards had like an extra like area where they just solder on a bunch of headers and just put dummy pins so you can just put the install well, here's the thing, we can't even get Sensorless to work to begin with, so obviously something is borked. Something is borked here. So yeah. X. Yeah, so it's not even working. Okay, well, I will faff about with it off stream. See if I can get it working. In the meantime, we're gonna do the giveaway now because I gotta do some family stuff this afternoon. So I'm gonna end it. So we got till 4:30. I'm gonna do the giveaway at 4:30. And then I'm gonna do some digging downstairs to see if I can find some proper jumpers. Dip switches would be nice too, but dip switches are more expensive. That's why they don't use dip switches. They use pins because they're cheap. Okay. So we are going to do the giveaway at 4:30. So we got about 10 minutes here. What's new and exciting to yap about? What can we yap about for 10 minutes? turned off. Yeah, I can't get it to do the sensorless, and I think it's because I don't have the right jumpers, and everything I've tried to jump it isn't actually jumping it, so. What is BTT doing with Crowley? I don't know. Making boards or something, probably. I'm assuming. I am thirsty, that's what I am. Battlefield 6, dude, Battlefield 6 looks so good. I don't want to join the open beta because, like, I have a habit, if I get in the beta, I'll just play the crap out of the beta and then I won't play it when it comes out. I'm just going to wait for it. When it comes out, if it's good, I will find it. Is there, hey Luke, is there a way to mount an X end stop on the takeoff tool head? Like, is there a position to mount an X end stop? Because you have, there's end stop plugs on the Jupiter, right? I could just put an end stop pin on the tool head, right? There's a place to plug in an end stop on the tool head, right? Somewhere, I bet. Yeah, ground. Yeah, there's some pins there. Is there a mounting point for an X end stop on here that'll work with a Voron? Because if so, I'll just mount an end stop and move on with my life. That's how much I hated making the progressive stamping die for little connectors. Oof. Any news about Vivid? It comes out when it comes out. I don't really have any insider info to share, and if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to share it, but it comes out when it comes out. What is a good filament to use in cold weather? How cold of the weather, and are you talking about to print in cold weather or to be outside? Like, you can always get by with, like, the problem is with cold, depending on how cold, you worry about brittleness. Stuff like ABS's, PETGs, you're probably a little bit better than PLA. PLA, I'd be worried about it fracturing, getting too cold. Maybe PETG. I don't know. It's funny. I haven't actually done any cold weather testing of filament, but I'm assuming it would be like, you'd probably be better off with nylons, maybe, I think. Get some gloop. Go get some gloop. Coal-filled ABS. You're nice and cold now. Okay, let's see. Can I... This is fun. Trying to get this off. I can't show you it because it's for the video this weekend. Come off the bed. You are really adhered. Come on. Don't chip. Come on. There we go. Sweet. There we go. There we go. How did that turn out? That might work. That might actually work. Okay. Turn that way, and I gotta print one more. You are just gonna be the default. Slice now. Port. Load you up. Yeah, don't forget to enter. We're gonna be doing the giveaway in 5 minutes. There we go. My MGB journey. Who? Oh, that's a person. My MGB. Do you own an MGB? I'm assuming you own an MGB. And is your channel about modifying or restoring your MGB? I'm snooping your channel. I'm snooping your channel. Oh yeah. Pontiac seats and an MGB. Heck yeah. Dude, I want to get something like this so bad. I have been like, I do not care for rat rods. I do not care about muscle cars. I don't care about big chunks of steel that have engine overheating problems and you can't really do anything with them and they're loud. And when you drive beside them on the road, all you smell is unburnt gas. I'm not a fan of that era of cars. But dumb little cars like this, I love. So like, I keep an eye out. I would love to get my hands on like a K truck or an MGB or a Triumph Spitfire or even like a classic Mini and just do dumb stuff with it in the garage and make videos on it. But unfortunately, I don't have the budget for that and I don't got the room for that. Or Morgan. Yeah, the problem is I'm in Canada, right? So it's like not everything made it across the pond and not everything that made it across is in any decent condition anymore. So. 3,000 watts of stereo. Dude, I want to get a K truck and electrify that thing and use it for like just an inner city errand car. Just like, oh, I gotta make a little quick trip to the dump or whatever. 100, 200 kilometers of range, perfect. Are K trucks legal in Ontario? Yep. They should be. They are. I believe they are. K truck Ontario. Oop. K trucks in Ontario. Yeah, they're legal. Yeah, they're legal. I mean, I've been seeing them on Kijiji and Facebook and whatnot. Like, you know, they're anywhere from 8 to 10 grand. I see. Like the places that sell them as importers usually have them for like 8 to 10 grand. So, like you want a newer than 99 for the bigger cab space. But like, I would love to get my hands on something like this and just do like projects with it. This has the best type of AC. Where do you want it? How cold do you want it? And how strong do you want it? It's all you need to know. How strong, how hot, how cold, and where. That's all you need. Dude, that'd be cool. Bring it to 3D printing events. Although, I don't know how it works. If you registered in Canada and it's like legal here, are you allowed to bring it to the States? Because I know in some states it's not legal. Did she forget to cut a chunk of my beard? I gotta fix that. Well, I know they're not legal I know they can't do highway speeds. Like, I think in Ontario, you technically can bring it on the highway. There's nothing stopping you. Like, I don't think in Canada they have like not legal for like 400 series highways, which are highways in Canada. It's 400 series roads. But they only do like 80, so you don't want to bring them on the highway. Okay, we got 1 minute before the giveaway. What's a Bedford Rascal? Bedford Rascal. What is a Bedford Rascal? Oh, yeah, it's like a K truck. Yeah, they're the same idea, I think. Suzuki Carry, Bedford Rascal. Okay, yeah. Same thing. 80 kilometers an hour. Yeah, they I think they can do 100 if like you have nothing in it, it is just you and the wind's behaving. They'll do like highway speeds. You really don't want to be doing highway speeds. But it would be fun to get one, put a turbo in it or electrify it or something. I mean, I'll be honest, I probably would just keep it gas so you can drive it a little bit further and bring it to 3D printing events. It'd be cool. Driving it to like 3D Printopia would suck, but driving it to like Murph or something, if I do ever go to Murph again, we'll see. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. If you did not enter for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, you have another chance on Friday, as long as we still have the Friday stream. Again, this week is vacation week with the family, so we're doing stuff. So I don't know for sure. As of right now, the Friday stream is still on, but there is a chance it will be not on. K-Truck, the Venture XL. Save. Any Gunpla streams this week? I was gonna try and do one yesterday, but it's vacation week and I'm just, all my free time, like, I'm doing family stuff this week. So I would like to try and sneak one in. Either, probably not tomorrow, I'm gone all day tomorrow. Thursday, I'm probably gone all day. Friday, we got a stream already. Maybe Saturday or Sunday, I'll sneak one in. We'll see. But there will be, Friday, we will be doing Gunpla stuff because I got to build part of the Gundam, the 110 scale Gundam that I'm building. We're going to put together the waste on stream on Friday, I think, because I don't know what time the stream on Friday will be, or even, I can't even guarantee for sure there will be a stream on Friday. So the plan is Friday, if we do have a stream, we'll do both. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'll figure out how to cross stream it. I'll stream it on Twitch as well. Race. Also, I completely forgot today I was supposed to announce the community contest, so we'll do that Friday. Shoot, I completely forgot we're supposed to announce that today. This is how busy my week's been. Okay. How many do we got at names? 230. Because we're bringing back community contests. Random. Bots. 230. Few will survive. Ooh, how ominous. Am I going to do the gun? The plan is to build the Gundam first, and then we'll worry about shield and accessories after. I'm trying to get the Gundam built first. Okay, how this works, if you win, you get a spool of filament from Polymaker. Simple as that. But if I pick your ball, you are the luckiest ball in the world, and you get a free hat. This one right here. Diabolically Dan, if you win, you also get a free hat off of the merch store. For everyone else, you could just, you know, just buy a hat off the merch store if you don't want to wait or risk it. Same with the filament. You can just buy the filament instead of waiting to win. But you're totally going to win this time. I know. Yes, you are going to win this stream. I believe in you. Exclamation mark zoom zoom makes your ball go faster. Exclamation mark gullible makes everyone else go slower. Like the smash button, ring the bell, and be subscribed to the channel. And it will actually grease your ball up and make it go even faster. And also, if you didn't see the video on Sunday, go watch it. Go watch the Sunday video if you haven't yet. All right, who's in the lead? Who's in the lead? Digital Dragon is in the lead. Oh. Actually, maybe not. Oh, bye, Joe. Bye, Tom. Oh, this is one of those maps. Who is going to make it? Who is going to... Oh! Majkigadi one. Oh, geez. This is one of those maps. Okay, let me find your name on the list so I can make sure I know how to spell it. Okay, congratulations. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. Golf claps in chat. Majkajgadi. I don't even... This person won. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So yeah, congratulations. You'll get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament from Polymaker. Woo! So yeah, so the plan is I'm either going to figure out how to put a mechanical X end stop on this, or I'll figure out how to get sensorless working. And then next Tuesday's stream, we'll be getting this running Calico. It'll be ColecoVision on this printer. I haven't played with Calico yet, so it'll be fun. For those that don't know what Calico is, it's what used to be called Danger Klipper is now Calico. And it's basically, it's Klipper without as much protections in place, but it gives you a little bit more power to faff about and do stuff. So it's got some extras on it. It's more of a in development line as well. So there's like newer features and whatnot that aren't in mainline Klipper, but it also has less safeties. So you can break your printer and cause bad stuff if you don't know what you're doing. So it's one of those things. Okay. Spicy Klipper. Exactly. Okay. So we're going to call it there. Are you printing? Canceled. Oh, shoot. I hate when it does this. Main menu. Move them all. Okay. Go back. Print that one. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna call it there. Shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Also shout out to Luke's Lab for providing the takeoff toolhead along with all the accoutrements avec le tube that we have on this as well. And links for all of them and more in the video description below. Some of them, like the Gamer Subs link and the 3D Gloop link, use code Canuck, save some money on that. And yeah, check out Luke's Lab. They got some cool stuff. So we're going to call it there. I'm Taylor Canuck. Oh, and for those that donated the channel, gifted memberships to others, and became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create. Without your continued support, you make it all possible. I do need to breathe. Whew. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. Or enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe out there. Wash your hands, and I will see you in the future. Good night.